Greetings, Boogie fans! Michael here, and over my 7 or so years of being a Pokemon YouTuber, I've made a lot of videos ranking my favorite Pokemon. I've done my top 10 favorites twice, I've done my favorite of every type twice, and a booty load of other types of rankings. But I've never done a ranking as ambitious as the one I'm doing today. I will be revealing my top 100 favorite Pokemon. As of right now. It changes as the years go by because I have new experiences and new games come out and all that jazz. I figured out this ranking by using the Favorite Pokemon Picker, a valuable tool I stumbled upon a few years ago that's remained up to date. You can use it as long as you want, so I just kept picking Pokemon until I reached 100. It took many hours. Because of that, I'm not going to be scripting any explanations for why I like any of these Pokemon. I think it has more potential to be entertaining and funny if I just have to come up with why I like the Pokemon off the top of my head. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, since apparently 60% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, which saddens me greatly. And let's dive into my top 100. Hold on. Security alert? What does this have to say? What? My personal information's been stolen!
Haha! It was me! Your personal information is now mine!
Oh! Team Rocket!
Actually, I prefer to go by my given name, Grunty Boy.
Okay, Grunty Boy. How are you able to do this?
You didn't have ExpressVPN, the sponsor who has paid for and approved this video.
Oh, of course! This must have happened when I was using that public Wi-Fi network. Without a VPN, my personal information was easily accessible by jerks.
Hey, there's no need to be rude.
You stole from me!
Yeah, but I didn't do any name calling.
This is too much. I'm stressed out. I need to relax, and I'm gonna do that by watching some classic Studio Ghibli movies on Netflix. Ponyo is my jam. Just pull that up right here, and they are not available in my country!
Ah, yeah. You know, ExpressVPN can actually help with that too. With just a few clicks, you can unlock blocked content not available in your country. And there's a lot more out there than you might expect.
Oh, that's incredible. I really do need to get ExpressVPN. Is it easy to use?
Oh yeah, open it up, click, connect, boom, good to go.
All right, I'm convinced. I want my private information to stay private. How do I get it?
You and your viewers can head to expressvpn.com/MandJTV for 3 whole months free. The link is in the description below.
Perfect. Wait, why are you helping me?
Just spreading the word about a very valuable service. And also because I already have your personal information. Ta-ta!
No, Grunty Boy! Dang it. Well, anyways, thanks so much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring the video, but now let's dive into my top 100 favorite Pokemon. Number 100 is Shaman Sky. I have no personal attachment to this Pokemon, but I think it looks pretty cool. I like its scarf and face and stuff. Number 99 is Poipole. It was the first Ultra Beast to be revealed that was actually good looking, and I think it's cute, so I like it. Number 98 is Groddle. I think it's a very solid looking middle evolution that doesn't really look awkward like a lot of middle evolutions. Number 97 is Ultra Necrozma. It is an insane light dragon that was very frustrating to battle, but I mean, it looks cool. Number 96 is Fortress. I am not really sure why I like this Pokemon. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. I think I liked how in the anime it would close up into a ball and like spin and hit really hard with Rapid Spin. And then you use Rapid Spin in the games and it's not anywhere nearly as cool or as good, so. But I still ended up liking Fortress. Number 95 is Raboot. I love how it's kind of like a ninja hoodie wearing teenage cute rabbit thing. Number 94 is Heliolisk. I love me a cool lizard, and Heliolisk is a cool lizard. Number 93 is Araquanid. I thought it looked cool from the start, but I gained some extra sentimental attachment to it due to using it on my team in my original Sun playthrough. Number 92 is Heracross. Always been a very solid looking bug Pokemon and hits like an absolute truck. Number 91 is Magmortar. Magmortar, most of it is kinda weird looking, but it has cannons for arms. Come on, guys. It's got cannons for arms. Number 90 is Druddigan. I know Druddigan is a pretty unpopular Pokemon, but I really like lizards and I really like dragons, and I think Druddigan looks pretty solid. Its bright colored spiky face I think looks cool. Number 89 is Galarian Corsola. Galarian Corsola took a Pokemon that I couldn't give two tiny poops about and turned it into a really creative ghost Pokemon. I would argue it's one of the most creative regional variants out there because it's inspired by something in real life, like white dead coral. So care about climate change, people. Galarian Corsola, it's making PSAs and I appreciate that. Number 88 is Copperajah. I haven't had a chance to use Copperajah on a playthrough team yet, but elephants are great animals and Copperajah is just really colorful and cool looking and I like it. Number 87 is Yanmega. Yanma, kinda boring, but Yanmega, very scary looking and very cool. Number 86 is Palisand. I love the idea of a haunted sandcastle, and I also got sentimental attachment to it due to using it on my Sun team. Its nickname was The Mountain, because it started out as a Sandygast, which looks just like a little molehill, makes a mountain out of molehill. It was fun. Number 85 is Zekrom. It looks like a fearsome big dinosaur dragon that's blue and black, which is a really cool color scheme, and it's an electric type, so Zekrom, pretty solid Pokemon. Number 84 is Pichu, because it is just flat out adorable. Much more cute than Pikachu, and I would argue one of the cutest baby Pokemon out there. It's got a big head. Like, that works for me. Number 83 is Nidoking, a classic, really cool Gen 1 Pokemon that is very good at a lot of different things. I respect it. Number 82 is Latios. Latios, very cool Pokemon from the very first Pokemon game I ever played. It's blue. Blue is my favorite color. It's a jet. Jets are cool. Latios, cool Pokemon. Number 81 is Quilava, another middle evolution that does not look awkward and looks very cool. I like how it has fire in two different places, and that just makes it more unique. Number 80 is Toxapex. I love the design inspiration behind it, and I also got to use one on my Ultra Sun team that did really well, so that made me get attached to it too. Number 79 is Ampharos. It is a classic of Johto playthroughs, and I've used one in most of my Johto playthroughs because it is strong and cute while also looking cool. Number 78 is Shuppet. Shuppet just has that body shape that I think is very cute. A big head and a tiny body, and or no body at all. It's just a cute Pokemon. Number 77 is Aggron. In the paraphrased words of Pokemon 7, it's a big metal dinosaur, what's not to like? Number 76 is Alolan Sandslash. I always thought Sandslash regular was kind of on the more boring side, but Alolan Sandslash now has ice spikes and metal claws. It's just more interesting. Number 75 is Hitmontop. I was really obsessed with Hitmontop as a kid for some reason, and I'm not as obsessed with it anymore, but I do still kind of like it due to my fond memories of liking it so much as a kid. I think it's just fun that it spins on its head to fight, like that's really unique. Number 74 is Braviary. It's a really awesome, strong looking eagle with an awesome shiny. Number 73 is Dragapult. Dragapult is a cannon fighter jet dragon that I used in Sword and is crazy strong, so yeah, I like it. Number 72 is Lugia. Lugia is a classic legendary who I think is really cool. I would like it more if it wasn't weirdly a psychic type that like barely learned any psychic type moves. Number 71 is Arcanine, one of the classic Gen 1 Pokemon, very well designed, very cool, very strong, likable all around. Number 70 is Gigantamax Sandaconda. I like this Pokemon for two reasons. The first is that it was very nice to me when it was part of the event raids. I did not fail to catch a single one. And secondly, I think the design is really creative. A coiled snake that is simultaneously said coiled snake, but also a dust tornado, or as I call them, Dust Devils. Number 69 is Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck is a very well-designed Pokemon, and its design, I think, is really interesting. I hope we see Seasons make a return soon, because I want to use a Sawsbuck and have it change. Number 68 is Blastoise. Blastoise was the first Kanto starter I ever used, and it's just a really solid looking Pokemon. Number 67 is Lapras, another Gen 1 classic Pokemon that I've used several times with great success. It's just cute while also looking strong and imposing. Number 66 is Seedot. Seedot is a very cute Pokemon, little acorn with little black eyes. I don't know, I've always thought it was very cute. Number 65 is Charizard. I don't like Charizard as much now as I used to because its excessive special treatment has started to wear on me, but I did have a lot of fun using Mega Charizard X in my X version, so I like it mainly due to those memories. Number 64 is Scolipede, another really cool bug-type Pokemon. I have an extra appreciation for bug-type Pokemon that are not weak and are not ugly, because that's hard to achieve at times. Number 63 is Toxtricity, and I prefer the amped form over the low-key form. It looks kind of like a lizard, and I like lizards. Plus, the electric mohawk is just really creative, and electric poison was a typing that I'd been wanting to see for a while. Combine all that with the fact that I used one on my sword playthrough team and it kicked a lot of butt, and you've got a Pokemon I'm gonna like. Number 62 is Ho-Oh. My affinity for Ho-Oh has grown in recent years just because I think it's so majestic, and it also has an incredible shiny, I think my favorite shiny legendary. Number 61 is Gyarados, yet another classic Gen 1 Pokemon that's very strong that I've gotten to use on a few different occasions and had a lot of fun with. Plus, it's just one of the coolest design aspects ever. The weakest Pokemon to a crazy strong sea serpent. Like, that's just fun. Number 60 is Groudon. Groudon was the first legendary Pokemon that I ever captured in my first playthrough of Ruby, so I have some attachment to it due to that. Number 59 is Typhlosion, my favorite Johto starter, just really cool, powerful, it gets angry and fire explodes from its neck. It looks very solid, I like it a lot. Number 58 is Decidueye, and it's my favorite Alola starter. It's a hooded archer, which is cool by default, that's why those superheroes exist. Plus, it's an owl, and I really like owls because they were my college mascot. Decidueye, fantastic Pokemon. Number 57 is Seviper. I really like reptiles and lizards and snakes, and Seviper I think is the coolest snake Pokemon. I love the uneven patterns and markings on its body. Number 56 is Grovyle, the middle evolution for my favorite starter line. It's very cool, the long leaf hair looks awesome, and I love it. Number 55 is Runerigus. I like it a lot more than Cofagrigus, especially because its markings on the head-possessed part make it look like it's a kind of weird dragon, which I love. Number 54 is Alolan Muck. They took Muck, a pretty boring Pokemon in my opinion, and made it colorful and bright and a lot better in battle, so I like it a lot because of that. I've never had the chance to use one on a team, but I absolutely want to. Number 53 is Scyther. It is a bug type, but I've always liked it because it honestly looks more like a lizard than a bug. Mainly due to its face, because its body is very bug-like, but its face looks like it could be a lizard's face, and as I've said, I like lizards. Do you have lizards that show up in your backyard, little lizards? Those are my favorite thing. Number 52 is Minior, specifically when it's shields down form. It's extremely cute. I love that it comes in a variety of colors, and its shiny is just impeccable. Number 51 is Crocodile, or as I like to say, Crocodile. It's a menacing, powerful reptile that I used on my first ever playthrough of White, and I just think it looks really awesome. Number 50 is Salamence, another reptilian Pokemon, this time a powerful, imposing dragon from my original region, Hoenn, so I really like it. Number 49 is Aegislash. I love how they took a seemingly bad design concept of it's just a sword, yet made it really cool and creative. I also had a lot of success using it in competitive battling and in the Battle Mason back in Gen 6, so I got attached to it because of that. The one I had was a gift from my friend Pierce called Aegislash. Number 48 is Infernape. Infernape has grown on me a lot more recently. It wasn't my original Sinnoh starter, but I've used it in more recent Sinnoh playthroughs, and it's kicked a lot of butt, and I've had a lot of fun with it. Number 47 is Torkoal. I love reptiles, and Torkoal is a turtle that I've always thought was really cute and cool. I love that it's gotten more attention in recent years since it getting drought has made it a much better competitive Pokemon. Number 46 is Giratina. The main reason I developed an affinity for Giratina is how incredible mine was in the Metronome Nuzlocke Pokemon 7 and I did several years ago. We did another one more recently this year, but I didn't get a Giratina in that one. I just got a whole lot of other legendaries. Number 45 is Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, very cute Pokemon, a classic Gen 1 starter, and I grew to like it more due to making Pokemon talk. Number 44 is Gengar, the de facto classic Gen 1 ghost type. What's not to like? It's scary without being disturbing, and it's really fast and hits really hard, which is definitely my battle style. Number 43 is Golisopod. Golisopod is just this really fearsome looking Pokemon with a really cool design, and I really love its shiny. I haven't had a chance to use one yet, but I would like to. Number 42 is Lycanroc, specifically the midday form, because that was the type of Lycanroc I used on my Sun playthrough. It's a really nice looking wolf Pokemon, which is awesome. And like I said, I used it, so I got attached to it. Number 41 is Jolteon. Not my favorite evolution, but it's my second favorite. It looks really cool, I love the spikes, and I love the electric type. Number 40 is Garchomp. Garchomp is like the most famously terrifying, destructive Pokemon out there, so of course, I used it. Like I did with Aegislash, I used Garchomp in my Gen 6 competitive VGC stage and got a 50 streak in the Battle Mason using a Garchomp on my team. So I really like it because of that, because that was awesome. Number 39 is Trico, who I love. It's a lizard, it's the first starter Pokemon I ever picked. It's wonderful. I sometimes find myself wondering, did I pick Trico as my first ever starter because I liked reptiles, specifically lizards? Or do I like reptiles, specifically lizards, because I picked Trico? Number 38 is Swampert. I love all of the Hoenn starters, and Swampert is definitely included. It's extremely strong, I've used it several times, and it's just a fun Pokemon to use. Number 37 is Archeops, which was my favorite fossil Pokemon for quite some time. I love that it's basically a feathered raptor, and raptors are cool, and if you can keep it healthy, it is extremely powerful, which I was able to do most of the time when I used one on my white team. Number 36 is Flygon, a really cool and unique dragon that I've liked ever since I was little. Number 35 is Tropius. Long-necked dinosaurs, specifically the Apatosaurus, have been my favorite type of dinosaur ever since I was a kid. So of course I gravitated to Tropius immediately. The fact that it's covered in leaves, which is cool, and it can frickin' fly, is just icing on the cake. Number 34 is Zen Mode Galarian Darmanitan. I have wanted a fire and ice type Pokemon for many years, and this Pokemon finally delivered it to me with a really unique design. An on-fire snowball? That's dope. Number 33 is Gallade, a really cool, powerful Pokemon that I've always liked ever since I was a kid. Number 32 is Squirtle, which I like for the same reasons as Bulbasaur, just a bit more. Squirtle was my favorite Pokemon prior to me learning about the existence of Trico, and I also love the character Squirtle in Pokemon Talk. Number 31 is Dracovish, my favorite fossil Pokemon. I love the Gen 8 fossils because the design idea is brilliant, and I'm glad there's finally fossil Pokemon that don't have to be rock types. Dracovish is my favorite one because it's kind of insane looking, but also insanely powerful, which is just fun. Number 30 is Clobbopus. Once again, a big round head and a little body results in just an extremely adorable Pokemon. Number 29 is Crobat. I never liked Zubat or Golbat, but Crobat I always thought looked really cool, and I've used it on multiple occasions. Very solid Pokemon. Aside from Cyrus's Crobat, which caused me all kinds of problems, my first ever Nuzlocke, I like all Crobats except Cyrus's. Number 28 is Golurk. It's basically a giant robot, which is cool, but it's an ancient giant robot, which is really creative. It's also got a fantastic shiny, and I really want to use one on a team at some point, because I still haven't done that. Number 27 is Umbreon, my favorite evolution ever since I was a little kid. I think it's the best looking of all of them. I love the black with the yellow rings, looks really cool. The shiny is fantastic, and Umbreon from Pokemon Talk is an iconic character that I was never expecting to actually become iconic, so that's dope. Number 26 is Hawlucha. A little bit of a story time. The first time I ever edited Wikipedia was when I was in high school, and I discovered that a paragraph about flying type Pokemon said the flying type has been paired with every single other type at least once, and I was like, no, that's not true. It's never been paired with fighting. So I corrected it, and the correction stayed. I don't know where that article is now, but then they came out with Hawlucha, and I was like, oh, haha, see, now it has. So I like Hawlucha because of that very mundane but fun memory, but also because it's really cool. It's a luchador hawk, which is awesome, and I used one on my Ultra Sun team that kicked a lot of booty. Number 25 is Rayquaza, a really incredible looking legendary Pokemon, the master of the skies, and I used one a ton in my original Ruby playthrough. Rayquaza, fantastic Pokemon. Number 24 is Staraptor, the first regional bird I ever used on a team, and it's incredibly powerful. It looks extremely cool, and it's just awesome. It's got Raptor in the name. Like, come on. Number 23 is Gastrodon, a Pokemon that's grown on me recently due to my draft league team, the Houston Gastros, having success. And also, it looks nice. I definitely prefer East Sea Gastrodon more. I think the blue color scheme looks better than freaking pink and brown, which is like, it's Pepto-Bismol and poop. Come on, guys. And I also like the 2 ear tufts on the top more than the strange horn whisker stuff going on. Number 22 is Corviknight, an extremely cool legendary bird. Steel and flying type is awesome. One of the best Pokemon to use for a Sword and Shield playthrough, looks great. Number 21 is Blaziken. As I mentioned, I love all the Hoenn starters, and Blaziken is up there as one of the coolest. It's a long-legged combat, I guess technically it's a chicken, but it doesn't even look like it doesn't look derpy like a chicken. It honestly looks more like a hawk. You know, it's just got like a beak. That's like the only really chicken thing about it. It just looks like a fearsome combat creature. It's dope. Number 20 is Tauros. I know a lot of people think Tauros is a pretty dull Pokemon. It just is mostly a regular bull, but I've always thought bulls were cool animals, especially since I like the Houston Texans, so I've developed an affinity for Tauros. Oh, also I used one on my yellow playthrough, the first time I ever played through Gen 1 in the Virtual Console, and Tauros was very, very good in Gen 1, so it was fun to use it there. Oh, and Bullrush, my shiny Tauros from Let's Go that I caught and then used to like ride everywhere for like all of the shiny hunting I did in that game. So also for that reason. Number 19 is Grimmsnarl. I love the idea of having a fairy type that is not cute or pretty, but is kind of ugly and menacing. So I really like that design, and I got even more attached to Grimmsnarl because it was my best Pokemon on my team that won me the MBF earlier this year. Number 18 is Lantern. I love the electric type, I love the color blue. My channel's color schemes are blue and yellow. It's wearing goggles, which is a trait that I like in Pokemon. If it's got like markings around the eyes that look kind of like the superhero masks the Incredibles wear, extra points. And I just think Lantern is a really cute and cool looking Pokemon that I hope to use on a team at some point. Number 17 is Ludicolo, a Hoenn Pokemon that is just so fun, dancing around all the time, reminds me of Mirror B's music, which I use as my background music in all my videos because I love it, and it was on my team that won me the MBF. Number 16 is Torterra, the first Sinnoh starter I ever used and my favorite Sinnoh starter. It's a turtle, and I love reptiles, and I really love the design inspiration behind it. A world turtle Pokemon is so cool. Number 15 is Metagross. Metagross is a fearsome and terrifying Pokemon. It's a cool robot. I used it to kick some butt in the Pokemon World Tournament in Gen 5, and I just thought it was really awesome from the beginning. Number 14 is Phalanx. Not only is it a really creatively designed Pokemon, but all the little Phalanx segments are extremely freaking cute. They're like war Kirby's. That's amazing. Number 13 is Breloom, another Hoenn Pokemon I've used on many occasions that hits so hard and is so powerful, and I love it. Number 12 is Marshadow, my favorite legendary Pokemon, because I classify mythical Pokemon as a subset of legendary Pokemon, not a wholly separate group. And if you think I'm wrong, the Pokemon Company has been extremely inconsistent with their designations and mythical being a subset of legendary just makes more sense. Yet another big head, little body Pokemon that is absurdly powerful with unresisted stab, crazy strong moves thanks to Technician, and it's just an amazingly powerful Pokemon that I honestly wish was not a mythical Pokemon so I could actually use it on a team. Number 11 is Luxray, one of the most popular Pokemon out there. It's a blue and black electric type lion. I know it's not technically a lion, it's like a lynx or whatever, but it looks like a lion. That I used on my first ever Sinnoh playthrough team and several others since then. It's a classic, which I love. And now it's finally time for the top 10. These ones in the pantheon of MandJTV's favorite Pokemon, as of right now. Number 10 is Haxorus. I love Haxorus due to how much fun I had using it in Gen 5. I had one that helped me win the Pokemon World Tournament, my best Pokemon accomplishment up to that point in time, and it's just a cool dragon lizard with axes on his face. Like, come on. Number 9 is Alolan Ninetales. I didn't give a tiny poo-poo bud about Ninetales until Alolan Ninetales showed up. First off, it's representative of the regional variance concept, something that I love, and Alolan Ninetales it's just gorgeous. It's a beautifully designed Pokemon, so majestic, Ice Fairy, really cool type combo, and I finally used one on my Ultra Sun team and it was great. Alolan Ninetales, my favorite regional variant, beautiful Pokemon. Number 8 is Gigalith. I love its body type with like the 4 legs like Metagross, but Gigalith is just so fearsome looking. It's covered in spikes that blast energy. It's got an incredible shiny, and it's just a really cool designed Pokemon. Number 7 is Grapploct. It's got the signature eye mask, the gamer goggles, you know, I like that thing. It's got an insanely cool color scheme, both in regular and in shiny form, and honestly, it looks like a superhero. I'm kind of obsessed with superheroes, and Grapploct is the closest a Pokemon has come to being a superhero, in my opinion, and that's why I love it. Number 6 is Talonflame, a majestic, badass looking hawk slash falcon that just I dominated with in Gen 6, both at an actual VGC tournament I went to and in the Battle Mason. It's an amazing Pokemon, and I'm really sad about the Gale Wings nerf. Number 5 is Castform. Hail yeah. I've always thought Castform was extremely adorable, but my affinity for it has grown tenfold in the last few years. I love its little goggles. I get more attached to it because I know a lot of people don't like it, so I feel the need to defend it. And now it's got shiny forms for its weather forms, finally, and the Hail one is blue and yellow, my channel's color scheme. Once again, hail yeah! Number 4 is Gliscor. It's a creature of the night, fearsome Pokemon that's really strong. It looks so menacing, but also friendly at the same time, and I just think that's fantastic. Number 3 is Zebstrika. As a kid, my favorite animal was zebras, and they are arguably still my favorite animal today, despite my affinity for lizards and reptiles. And this is my favorite type on my favorite animal. It's an electric zebra with lightning bolt stripes. That is absurdly cool. Back when I was scrolling through all the Gen 5 Pokemon for the first time, when it came out in Japan before here in America, and I saw Zebstrika, I just instantly was like, I am using that. And I did, and I wish it was stronger, but it's just such an insanely cool, it's a zebra with lightning bolt stripes. Like, come on. Number 2 is Vikavolt. Those of you who have been around my channel for the last few years will know why I like this Pokemon so much. First off, it's really cool. It's a fearsome looking bug that's not scary, just fearsome. It's an electric type, and I love the electric type. And I had multiple moments of my Vikavolts being incredible in more than one of my Alola playthroughs, both in Sun and in Ultra Sun. Havoc and Ion are iconic Pokemon in my Pokemon history. And finally, number 1 is Sceptile. I picked it because I love lizards, or I love lizards because I picked Sceptile. It was my first ever starter that I ever had, ever, and I've loved it ever since. So there we go, that was my top 100 Pokemon, and here's the picture of the finished favorite Pokemon picker thing I did that took a long time, oh my gosh, but you can do it yourself. Links in the description. But so is the link to ExpressVPN. Thanks again to them for sponsoring. Thanks so much for watching, and an extra special thanks to my patrons over on Patreon. We're helping support my channel independent of fluctuating YouTube ad rates. If you want to help support me in the same way, the link is in the description below. Also, I think there's just a couple days left of MML merch. The link should be on the screen if you want to get that before it's gone. And also links to other fun Pokemon videos of mine that you should watch. All right, that's all I have for now. So until next time, pick of hands. Gotta catch them all.